Welcome to the Explainer. So glad you could make it. Today, we're putting on our critical thinking hats and taking a hands-on look at a tool that's been making some serious waves lately. As your honest guide, you know I love stress testing these platforms to see if they actually live up to the hype or if they just fall flat in the real world. So today, we're reviewing and performance testing the Branding5 AI strategy tool. I've been personally testing this thing inside and out, and I'm super excited to share exactly what I found.
Think about this for a second. Would you rather drop thousands of dollars on a traditional branding agency and wait weeks just to get a preliminary strategy document, or get a complete brand positioning and marketing strategy in under an hour? It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Well, that's the exact pain point of traditional branding that Branding5 promises to solve. In this explainer, we're going to break down what it actually does, who it's really for, where it totally impressed me, and just as importantly, where it still has some limitations.
Okay, let's dive right in. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the branding agency alternative, cover first impressions and setup, and explore 5 standout strategy features. Then, we'll look at the honest pros and cons, who this is actually for, and wrap it all up with the final verdict, plus a little bonus at the end.
Section 1. The Branding Agency Alternative.
Before we even judge this tool, we really need to establish what it's actually trying to replace for a small business or a solo founder. See, Branding5 isn't just another generic AI writing tool. We've all seen basic AI content creation, right? Where you ask ChatGPT a dozen scattered questions and then desperately try to piece together some coherent plan from the generic responses. Well, Branding5 is fundamentally different because it builds a complete, cohesive branding strategy from scratch. It organizes everything into one structured report, establishing a real business direction instead of just, generating words to fill a page.
Section 2. First impressions and setup. A tool can have the absolute best output in the world, but if getting started is a total nightmare, no one's going to use it. And the onboarding experience here is incredibly strong. The interface is super clean. You literally just enter your business info, define your target audience, set your specific goals, and then let Branding5 generate your structured report. And what really builds trust right off the bat is that they actually show you a full example report before you even sign up, so you know exactly what you're getting into. For beginners, this step-by-step guided process is infinitely easier than staring at a blank screen and trying to build an entire strategy manually.
Section 3. 5 standout strategy features.
So, during my testing, there were 5 specific areas that genuinely impressed me. Let's start with feature number 1, brand positioning. In a crowded marketplace, the absolute worst thing you can do is sound exactly like the guy next door. This feature defines precisely how your business should be presented to your specific customers, helping you carve out a completely unique space so you actually stand out from the noise. Feature number 2 is brand archetypes. Now, instead of just generating random adjectives to describe your company, it actually relies on established, recognized branding frameworks, think the hero or the sage, to explain and build your brand's unique personality. It essentially gives your brand a true psychological foundation, which is something traditional agencies usually spend weeks developing. Coming in at number 3, competitor analysis. Normally, figuring out your competitors means spending hours clicking through their websites and basically just guessing at the strategy. Here, the report gives you really useful, direct comparisons and actionable strategic insights. It completely eliminates the guesswork, giving you a massive structural advantage by replacing your assumptions with cold, hard, organized data. Number 4 is the marketing strategy feature. What I absolutely love about this is that it doesn't just throw random, disconnected marketing ideas at the wall to see what sticks. Instead, it builds a complete, cohesive, professional roadmap. We're talking deep customer positioning, a unified messaging strategy, and actual campaign direction. It ties the whole shebang together in a way that makes logical sense for your specific business goals.
And the 5th standout feature is the SEO and landing page review. This is brilliant because it bridges the gap between high-level branding and actual ground-level sales. It points out specific areas where your website messaging can become stronger to actually improve your conversion rates. The overall report you get at the end of all this is surprisingly detailed and organized into one highly professional document.
Section 4, honest pros and cons. Look, no tool is perfect, right? So I want to give you a completely objective teardown here. It's crucial to understand exactly where this shines and where it falls short. On the plus side, the interface is incredibly clean, and the reports are wonderfully organized. It is absolutely going to save you huge amounts of research time, and it's an excellent resource for founders flying solo without a dedicated marketing team. But there are limits. You must not just copy the AI text word for word. It requires your manual customization to truly sound like you. And it's critically important to know what this tool is not. It is not a logo generator, and it's not for basic content writing like churning out daily blog posts. It's built for high-level strategy, which is solving a much harder problem. Section 5. Who should use Branding5? Based on my hands-on testing, this tool is practically tailor-made for startups, SaaS founders, marketing agencies wanting to speed up their workflow, freelancers, coaches, consultants, really anyone launching a new business. The bottom line? If you already get branding, this tool is going to save you a massive amount of time by doing the heavy lifting. But if you're completely new to the business world, it gives you a structured, professional starting point instead of leaving you completely in the dark. Section 6. The final verdict. After really putting this thing through its paces, I can confidently say that Branding5 offers real, tangible value if you're serious about building a lasting brand, rather than just generating superficial AI text. And hey, if you decide to take this tool for a spin, please do not pay full price. Because you're a part of our community, I've actually secured an exclusive 35% off discount just for you.
To grab that discount, just use the promo code TECHSAVVY35. Yep, that's TECHSAVVY35. You can find the link down in the description to claim that exclusive additional 35% off. I've personally tested this tool, and I genuinely recommend it if you are in the market for a true strategy builder.
So,
I want to leave you with this one final thought. Are you ready to elevate your entire approach to business? Are you ready to build a real, cohesive brand strategy instead of just settling for basic generated AI text? The tools to level the playing field against massive agencies are finally here, and it's entirely up to you to use them. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep building, and I will see you in the next one.